Uh, Raheem, this braided hair is accompanying this outfit because I wanted like a singular braid, but this is one of the default options from the program I use, and I was like, okay, this is the closest thing to what I want. So, yeah, okay. We should be fine. Zach, talk for a second.
I'm talking for a second, so that way I can talk.
We're fine. I just had to turn on game sound. And I may have to adjust the game sound a little bit, but we should be good. Okay. My controller went off. Thank you, controller. Are we good now, controller? Here we go.
All right.
Do you remember where we last left off?
Wait, am I an idiot again? Oh, there you go. Sorry, I had your stream unmuted. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So what was the?
Oh yeah.
So the last thing we got was the bad ending. Yeah, the bad ending where Sharper Valentine essentially came back to life and took over the world.
The fertilizer factory.
Yeah, so it's like sales role.
Famous, a secretive town that, for the right price, gifts.
Yes, I think we read this, and she's like, yeah, she's like, things are becoming clearer now. So I think we only had one option. Oh, and that was Malice.
It was on the other. Yeah, right there.
From this, and now I remember talking about this because I was like, is this going to be Malice aimed at us or at the company? Like he's like, I'm sick and tired of this company.
It might be aimed at the company, because if that's the case, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I think that would be more interesting. Malice? Malice is such an evil word, too.
There was a malice lurking behind those eyes.
Yikes. Because last time, via Shame, he pushed us in the elevator.
Ready to spring.
So I wonder what he's going to do, because normally I would think Malice could accompany that.
He didn't immediately push us into the... Well, like, he pushed us into the elevator because we thought we saw shame behind his eyes, which we did, in a literal sense, because he is ashamed of himself. But it was because after we saw shame in his eyes, we started talking about, like, all the stuff that we saw over at the warehouse, and then he was like, well, shit.
He was like, you shouldn't have done that, yeah. Okay, let's see what he says.
Which, genuinely, I am curious as to why saying this stuff out loud matters, if that makes sense. Because, like, I'm
not sure.
Because Nuncreed is working with Perennial Harvest and, like, all that jazz, right? Like, he is working with them. But if we say this stuff to him, does it really matter? You know?
I think, remember they said they're always listening.
Yeah, but I guess, I mean, like, that's right, but I guess I just hope to see more evidence of that, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it doesn't... Like, I don't know, like, I'm expecting something like in a cartoon where, like, all the eyes on all of the, like, posters in town suddenly look at you because they're all secretly cameras, you know? Or something.
Oh, that's scary.
Because that's the thing, is, like, how can they possibly be listening at all times? Do they really just have recording devices everywhere? I mean, they might, but I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, at least as of right now, we're standing right next to the phone booth.
That is true. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Something wasn't right.
Welcome back, Raheem.
He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to get out of there.
Oh, so he's gonna run away. Luca's gonna run away.
Because he saw malice behind his eyes. Okay.
I just want this to all be over.
Of course. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it will all work out soon enough.
Oh, that's what, because he saw malice. He didn't actually talk. He didn't talk about what happened. Right, whereas the last time
he saw shame and thought that
and so
they
he's
could
like,
connect in that way.
Oh, I can trust you. Yeah.
Interesting.
I should get going. I told Roxy I'd check for Rollo at the treehouse.
Right, because this is the timeline where Rollo is kidnapped.
Yeah.
Of course. Luca. You know your dad and I were good friends back in the day. You can come to me with anything.
Oh, I'm sure.
Nothing, anything at all. I read that as nothing at all.
Yeah. Well, I'm leaving. Thanks.
Dude, what's...
Library?
Wait a minute. Sorry. Can I have a quick second? The frame rate's really bad on the stream, and I don't know why. Like as in like the parsec stream.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that maybe I have too many streams open in the background. Sorry, I'm just gonna...
I also am uploading something, so that probably it could be on
What are
mine.
you
But
up?
I
What are
am
you up?
seeing-
Yes, that's probably the upload. Probably hurts your upload speed. What are you uploading?
It was yesterday's stream, but it goes super slow. So I was like, I can just leave that in the background.
I mean,
But it
sure.
is like at. I don't
Where
think
you
my thing is
upload?
too
Where are you
low.
uploading it to?
YouTube.
As in
It's just-
you,
I'm
as in you
archiving.
recorded it natively, and now you're uploading it manually to
No.
YouTube.
I downloaded the stream from Twitch and then.
But you
did
can
that.
just upload it from Twitch, so that way they'll do the upload for you.
No, I know. I use a different program just in case, like certain streams. I like, for example, like an hour in the content starts and like the rest of it like is useless. So I can automatically set it to download starting from this time to the end of the video. It's still really quick, so it's like it's not that big of a deal.
Sure, but
It
now
just
you're
allows me to live on
uploading while streaming.
I know I'm doing fine. I'm not sure.
I'm glad that you're
my
doing
person-
fine.
I'm doing great.
Whatever then.
This could be.
If you're uploading, then we'll just no. I mean, like if you're uploading, I'll just deal with the frame rate. That's fine.
So we already did everything in here. But I can still come in. What's interesting is, oh no. See,
Hello,
now when I
Solomon.
look at him, I want to shove his head in a toilet. Ugh. I don't like him. Well, let's talk to them, I guess.
These festival decorations are a bit humdrum.
What's humdrum? I'm
Like
assuming
boring.
like boring. Yeah.
Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold.
I'll just do this. I agree. This is all more than a little sad.
It's worse than sad. It's boring. What if we did a little something to spice things up?
I'm listening.
You know that festival sign waiting to be unveiled? It would be a shame if someone
The two scurried off, eagerly formulating
did
a
something.
plan.
What's weird is like it's him, but then he also still acts like a little kid sometimes, like the thing with the licorice.
Well, I mean, he's still a kid.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Raheem.
I don't know if Solomon. No, I guess it would still literally
Stop, I don't care.
be. I think it still literally would be sharper, right? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, Raheem. What would be a good home cooked meal? How about like just chicken? Should we go anywhere?
I don't think there's anywhere to
see.
really go.
Because I guess we did all this.
Yeah.
Are you gonna talk, lady? Ah. He looked down and muttered in a gruff voice. Mama always told me my problems would look smaller once I grew up. But my problems always seem to grow right along with me. Heavens, I sense big trouble ahead. Ah, lady, no! This whole fiasco has been just trouble.
Identify yourself, please.
This was you as well. I should have done
Was
the
it?
thing. It was you.
Oh yeah. Nellie
Yeah.
Maudwill. Hello, it's me. I work here now.
I am unable to locate you on your
Okay,
on
you're
our
gonna
staff
do the
roll.
intercom. Okay, sure.
Yeah, just because I'm like you got a lot.
Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Kerr said I should come in early tonight to get a few things done.
Did you just? I heard Mr. Kerr said I should come in early tonight to die and get a few things.
That's not what I said.
I know, but I heard that, which is really funny. Hold, please. Clearance authorized. But we're always watching.
Thank you.
Our harvest awaits.
Whoa! You could get a wrench to the noggin,
noggin.
sneak it. Oh, because you walked up behind them.
You could get,
Okay.
like, hit. Yeah.
You could get a wrench to the noggin. If you ask nicely. Don't scare a man while he's junkin', Sonny.
Evening Jeff. I can't. Every single time I look at that name, it's Geoff.
Hey, Jeff.
I still have to stop myself and be like, Jeff. Okay. Isn't it kind of late to be junkin'?
I might as well ask the same thing of you.
Find anything good?
Ah! Ever since Perennial Harvest moved in, even the junk is trash.
Wow.
You can learn a lot about a person by looking at at what they throw away. With this bunch, it's all shredded paper and coffee cups. Garbage.
Well, I'd better get going.
I didn't see nothing if you didn't see nothing.
See what?
Exactly. Don't. They're evil.
I can't talk to them anyway.
Hey,
Just like I can't talk to him. Hey, Nugget! I can't talk to him either. Let's go, I guess. Oh!
You should do fishing.
I think we can do this, yeah. Crooked!
Luca tied a bent nail onto the line.
Oh!
That's the
Nail.
most hook-like thing he's put on so far.
It also seems like the most like I'm just gonna stab a fish. Oh, interesting. So you can fail if you mess around.
Luca tied if all
You didn't.
Oh,
hit the-
I just failed. Okay, sorry.
Luca tied if all
My reaction time wasn't fast enough. Okay. Oh. What if I did dredge up a hammer? That'd be pretty funny.
It's a photo.
Now, what is that? You and Uncle Joseph.
Let me see that. Look at those. Look at those two young fools.
How did it end up at the bottom of the pond?
Who can say? Some things are just hard to explain.
I miss Uncle Joseph. How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore?
He's dead. He's busy.
I actually was thinking
Oh,
he's
Uncle
at the
Joseph
bottom of the
is
lake.
the guy who remember when we were in Graham's basement, our mom's basement, and it was like the medical files or whatever, and
Oh.
Joseph was the name of the guy who was sick.
Okay.
It was Joseph and
Yeah,
his wife.
because I was like, he's at the bottom of this pond. What's the new job got to do with him fishing with us?
It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain.
Oh, agile, agile angler. So I think that means we got all of them.
I think so. I mean, that little spot there is all full, so it makes sense.
Yep. Okay, Papa. Anything else left to say? No. Okay. Let's go. I guess we're checking inside. Rolo? I was just like, Raheem, I didn't have a really good answer. I don't know, when you want like chicken, green beans, and mashed potato, I think that's pretty basic. I think that's a good meal.
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rolo! Rolo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag. He conceded to its lumpy embrace.
We're just gonna fall asleep.
Once again, Luca found himself in a vast black...
Oh no, it's one of these dreams.
This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire.
Oh, this is the same campfire as before, right?
I would assume so.
He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Lucas stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket, a keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. "You made me proud, Buckaroo."
What did we do? I guess.
"Dad, what is this place?" A warm grin grew across his father's face. "A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together."
Are we in some kind of hell? Limbo? What are we dreaming exactly
Luca
here?
found himself staring at his father's face,
Breaking the fourth wall.
trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. Wait? For what?
The end.
Another voice spoke out as Lucas' doppelganger stepped forward. "That's up
Oh.
to you." Without knowing why, Luca began to weep. Is any of this real? Are you real?" Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. "Of course."
Smudging a tear feels weird. It's usually wipe away a tear.
Unless it's
Just
made
rub
of
the
inky
tear all over his
darkness.
face. Yeah, and you just rub it all over the face.
"I'm as real as the part of you that misses me." Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. "And you?" The doppelganger choked back tears. "I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone." Does that make sense? Through his tears, Luca laughed. "I think so."
I don't know if I would get any of this, but
His
yes.
father pulled him in for an embrace. "Time to go, Buckaroo."
This leads me to believe that we're
Luca was startled
possibly
by
on
the
like the
string
last
banging on the
segment
floor.
of the game, I guess.
I think I can believe that because our dreams mostly have been going like downhill, but like now we're like positive. Did someone, are you in there? I guess.
Probably Roxy?
From below.
Not sure.
Just as Lucas sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open.
Hi!
Chapter 5. Dangers big and small.
Big and small.
Lucas stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight. Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze.
Who is it?
A large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
Do you think it's an older Rolo?
I don't know if that's a thing. What the fuck? Wait, that might just be Rollo's dad, but I'm not sure. Oh my god, is he older because of the lab stuff? Oh my god.
That's what I was thinking. It's an older Rollo. Stop right there. Or I'll...
Sheesh. I know it's
I guess
dark and
voice
all, but I
change.
figured you'd recognize me.
This is amazing. Who are you?
The large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
What's with this music? Stop now or I'll clobber you with the baseball bat.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked.
I don't know what I think you need to get your eyes checked, because you look taller, I look smaller, everything's wrong.
It's me, Rollo.
Nice try, but I know you aren't Rollo. You're like one of his random uncles or something.
Good point.
Where is he?
Uncle. Luca, quit messing around. It's me.
If it's really you, prove it.
Flaming chicken coop, Luca.
Luca's jaw dropped. He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him. Something about him was undeniably
But
Rollo.
you mean
Really?
the fact that he has the exact same design, he's just like taller.
Only bigger, older, changed.
How? What happened to you?
When I was running away, I ran into more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away.
Okay, Raheem, feel free. What? Where did they take you? How did he get away?
Don't know. They threw a bag over my head.
Oh, do you think... No, I don't think Rollo's with them, maybe.
It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool. A lot of chlorine then? Oh, you know what smelled a lot like chlorine? It doesn't really matter because I think we already know this from the other timeline, but the other place that smelled really heavily of chlorine was the like area that was beneath the phone booth.
I mean, it is connected to the thing, so I mean, I think that
Right,
makes
and that's what I
sense.
mean to say. I don't actually think it's relevant anymore, but it's a neat detail, I think. I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my
They're
hands
literally
all big.
experimenting on kids. Oh my god.
Rollo proudly presented his hands to Luca.
Pretty sweet, right?
I'm not sure about that.
I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick of superpower. But beggars can't be choosers.
I mean, he was certainly probably begging for his life. That's for sure. Rollo, it wasn't just your hands.
My feet, too?
What? Is he just realizing this now? He's like, why is everything much shorter than I remember?
Dang, Pa just made me new shoes. Wait, Luca. Why are you so small?
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rollo to his reflection in the balcony window.
What the?
His hands shot up to his face.
Holy Toledo!
Rollo, what did they do to you?
They made me drink some sort of green crud.
Ew.
Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tasted like licorice.
Oh! Is that what the licorice he's been eating is to keep him young? Wait.
I think you
Why
just
would
said
he
the
need to
opposite.
consume- No, I know, but why is he eating all the licorice?
Might
I know,
just-
this
Saba,
made him older.
Saba, I would like to propose to you the more obvious solution, at least to me, which is that Sharper likes licorice, so he told them to make the fluid taste like licorice.
That would be pretty good. Yeah.
That's probably all. That's probably all it is.
But okay, that's funny.
I passed out and woke up like this, and then I sort of smashed open my cage and escaped.
What?
Well, it was probably a cage made for like a small animal.
In the US, do you have to give tips to the waiters or is it just found? So, because in the US, the policy was that basically restaurants are like, hey, you're making tips. That should account as part of your wage. So we're going to pay you less because you're getting extra money from tips. Where basically now it's become a thing where the salary of the waiters isn't enough to actually compensate them. So people have to tip for, I think, waiters to even get like a fair wage. Am I right, Zach? Is that right?
More or less.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like if you don't do it, it's rude because by that point, like, you're basically being like, you shouldn't be. I guess you have to compensate for the waiter's wage, which shouldn't be a thing. I guess. Yeah. Okay. Whoa! You smashed open a cage?
Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur.
They had you in a cage? Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it.
Fix it? This is awesome!
Well, I'm just glad you're safe for now. That's not what that said, but okay.
Luca, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched, and I know where the snatching people go. Oh, I know where
Close
snatched
enough.
people go.
Close enough, yeah.
Essentially the same idea.
Yeah.
We may finally have a lead on what happened to your family.
Maybe you're right, but this all seems dangerous.
Danger? Ha!
Rollo shadowboxed a few jabs.
I'll take them all on.
Okay,
Hi,
pause for 1
Beck.
second.
Also, Beck's wearing a hat now.
Beanie, a cat beanie. You don't have to tip every single time. Like, for example, if you just pick up food to go, normally I don't think people tip for that. And you usually don't tip as much if you have like bad service. Or I guess you can tip more if you do have good service.
The way I was always raised was that 15% of your bill you should replicate 15% of your bill as tip by default. And if the person was actively like bad, like not as in they were making mistakes or anything like that, but like they were rude or whatever, then you reduce that to 10%. And if they were great, like they did a good job, you raise that to 20%. That's what I was raised as.
Yeah, Zach's giving like numbers. Yeah, so that's like basically it. But I'm aware that like other countries don't do that because they actually pay them properly.
I mean,
so
other
I think if
other
you were
companies, gratuities included on the bill already.
Oh, there is also that. But I know like in other countries, if you actually pay a tip, some of them are like, no, you shouldn't. Like they will actually give you the tip back because that's like I think like Raheem said, it's kind of like a charity. But I know Japan's like that. I don't know. I think if you give a tip in like European country, it's like extra. I guess they're like, oh, thank you. It's like extra money that you didn't need to give, but I guess you gave. I'm not sure though about that. Hey fellas, what's up?
With a yelp, Rollo dove behind Luca.
Bro, you're too big.
Take cover.
Did I come at a bad time?
Who the heck are you?
Is this the timeline? This is the timeline where we splashed her. She got splashed with a little bit of the goo.
Is that true?
I think so.
That could explain why she's wearing a hat.
Yeah, so she's trying to cover her hair. Because look, if we did...
Right, because the other one was...
Tickle.
Yes. Okay, sure.
Yeah, so this is the one with her.
And in this timeline as a whole, this is the first time Rollo's actually meeting Beck.
Oh, okay, Raheem.
Who the heck are you?
Did you say that? Okay,
Yes,
we're good.
I said it twice, Ethan.
This is Beck. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I need help. I don't know where else to go. So you're just hanging out here with your large adult friend? Oh no, this is my buddy Rolo. This is your missing friend? One and the same. He seems a little old.
I'll have you know this is a recent development.
What the heck does that mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So we'll be asking the questions here.
That's fair. How did you find us? Your silly little treehouse?
I think you mean our silly little mission control.
I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret.
You put signs up.
And I could hear your racket from a mile away.
See, Luca, this is why we need to improve security around here.
Not now, Rolo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened? Yeah, but...
She shot a nervous glance at Rolo.
Oh, do you think she dyed her hair blue, too? Because it was turning white?
It was brown or black before, right?
Yeah, because she's like a black cat.
Makes sense.
Anything you can say around me, you can say around Rolo. This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay, so it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try to salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave me. Okay, that's why your hair is blue.
Wait. But wait. Okay, never mind. It's fine.
Okay.
No, just the idea of just like, yeah, random chemicals and my hair turned blue.
Okay. Just need to play it cool and hope no one notices. Still made notice what? Oh, nothing. I was just... come over here and let me have a look. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? I just kind of felt like a change. It is going to take forever to grow out. You were the one who said that change was a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart.
Rona tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie has had to go into work. Tonight, her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep, if you ask me.
Correct.
Beck. He is! Him and his weird cult of personality.
Also
You
correct.
you are not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means too much to her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough to her to exile her daughter to this podunk town. This place sucks.
Correct.
People are weird.
Also
You
correct.
just don't know them yet.
I'm just outside the window
always
being
cold.
like, correct!
We're in the mountains. You get used to it. I can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know, I grew up in a town not that different from this one. Is this why you're no better at talking to plants than people? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see what we can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival. But not another peep.
She sighed,
Peep,
and
pep.
after a moment, looked down.
Thanks, Raheem. This hurts. I know moving is hard, honey. But that doesn't mean you can rebel and dye your hair.
Now, I do want to ask real quick, because they haven't really properly established like a time period for this, right? But we know that this is
kind of did a
before.
little bit, right?
Well, but this is
TVs,
before,
right?
It's before, if it must be before TV, because there's no TVs anywhere. It's definitely before like cell phones and stuff, because they have a payphone that they installed manually, right?
We have landlines and radios.
Right? So, I don't know, what would that be? That would be like the 60s, 70s, maybe even the 80s, like somewhere around there. It should be noted that while Beck's design
Modern
here,
fashion.
as furry as Beck's design is in general, she's clearly like the goth teen whatever who's like rebelling with like her
Yeah.
colorful hair. In this time period, that's crazy. like it's not like that's
Oh,
not
yeah,
like
I mean,
that's
yeah.
not a fashion statement like it is today.
That is like, I'm having a
that's like
midlife
social
crisis, my
pariah
kid.
type stuff. So I still obviously do not agree with Ilona here, but I kind of get it. Where it's just like, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Also, oh, and that's why she had to use her home chemical set, because they wouldn't just have hair dye.
Ah, it'd be difficult, yeah. Other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more,
Flashed a sly grin
Yikes.
and tussled to his hair.
well, just shave it off for you. Okay. That's crazier, I think, for that time, Zach, right?
We're all just animals here. It's fine. Who cares?
Think of how rebellious you'll look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. I think she was joking. Good night,
No, I know, but I
Mom.
like the idea of it being like, you're grounded, and she's just like, okay, well, you know I'm just gonna leave through the window. Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. Second, you need help because you got grounded?
No. I'm sorry you got into trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place.
Correct!
Don't worry about it. I kind of like this look.
Great. Can we get back to the story now?
The next part is the important bit. I have this radio I upgraded with my mom, and I was too angry to sleep. So I tried to dial in something worth listening to.
I don't know who
Maybe
this would
Nuncreed?
be. I could do Nuncreed. Mr. Kerr,
Yeah.
you there? Mr. Kerr.
Oh, yikes.
Who is also me.
Who is also you?
I couldn't imagine having to do an entire conversation just by yourself, slipping back and forth between two voices. That sucks.
Oh, I know, right?
Yes, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies. I have the founder on the line. Patch him through immediately.
Oh, this is Solomon. Oh, yikes, you're gonna do it for 3 people now.
One moment. Hello, sir. It's so nice to hear from you. Real quick. You notice how these are still the fucking gross, disgusting
Yeah.
walkie-talkies from the
I guess they just
dumpster?
reused the same asset.
I guess they only made it once, right? And then they were just like, yeah, it's good enough. Like, we don't like. I like the idea of everybody in this like corrupt evil thing just using the same disgusting walkie-talkies.
Yep, makes sense.
Skip the pleasantries. What's your report on our new lead researcher of deep engineering? Why is it called? Do you think it's called deep engineering literally just because it's deep underground?
I have no other explanation of what it could be, so I'll just say yeah.
Nellie Maldwell seems to be integrating nicely. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime because I even had the chance to
Before.
I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor? Her work must be complete before the festival.
I think her work is making
Is
that
the
thing
fluid.
that he takes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that he
fluid.
takes to grow older. Yeah.
Well, I wonder exactly. I'm sure we're gonna learn this, right? But I wonder exactly what the plan is, because clearly there was some experiment. Oh, you know what I think it is? I think the aging formula is already done. Because look at Rolo, right? Like
That
Rolo's
makes sense.
went from a kid to an adult. Like that's totally fine. That's exactly
And
what they would have.
fine, yeah.
I think that Nelly might be perfecting the youth formula that turns you back into a kid.
Okay, because Sharper became a kid because of
That was
potentially
the experiment
accident.
that like made him die or whatever, was him becoming a child.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So I think Nelly might be perfecting the youth formula, which who knows? Maybe that'd be really cool. And we could use it to save Gran.
Yeah, and Rolo. Yeah.
And, well, you know, yes.
Yeah.
I will make
Okay.
sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about those loose ends,
I constantly tear them off my shirt, and now my shirt is half done because I can't deal with the
I
loose ends.
constantly cut them off with scissors. Welcome back. One of the people from the Paper Mario stream is back. Welcome. Hope you enjoy your
Welcome.
stay. Yes, sir.
Oh no.
Once she's finished with the work, we need to make a determination regarding her long-term prospects in the company.
I wonder what this means.
She's gonna die immediately, sir.
Okay.
I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold.
Oh, or they're just gonna throw her in
I
the
think-
deep end and be like, "Hey,
Could
you're
you
part of this
imagine?
conglomerate
Could you
that's killing
imagine
people."
that they turn her into one of the red pandas?
Oh God, I don't.
That's why
Yikes.
there's so many. We are in the end game, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, I can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she finishes the work,
He will be pandified.
she will be pandified. She will either leave the office completely committed to perennial harvest, or in pieces.
No. Or she won't leave at all.
Or she won't leave at all.
There we go.
Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay just for a bit. Oh? It's just, we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline. And rushing things has caused some issues in the past. Oh,
Like,
that's
an entire town exploding.
effectively
icy
exploding,
cold.
yeah. I see.
You're fired.
I understand that please understand that I just want what's best for you. I am eternally grateful for all you have done for me. Bill, I will make this very clear for you.
You're not the one in charge. I am.
I brought you in to make things run smoothly, not to have opinions. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill.
Wow, that was fun music there for a second.
You're only a few days away from having everything you ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Whoa. Yeah.
Just so we're clear, when they say loose ends, they are talking about murder, right? Like actually killing someone? Capital M murder?
Rolo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who is this founder?
Solomon.
I was hoping you guys would know.
What? This is so weird because there's no way we could have gotten to this timeline unless we had already discovered that Solomon was the founder.
Maybe could we have chosen to do Malice first, though?
Maybe. I don't quite remember. It's been a week.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Nah,
not sure
as
too.
far as I know, Kerr is the top banana at Perennial Harvest.
Top banana.
Top carrot.
Top turnip. He sounded scared of this founder guy.
So we have an even topper banana in the field?
What the hell is my mom caught up in?
A job.
Has she talked about the job much? Not really. She said she was going to come in and continue the work of someone she respected.
Luca, do you think that body at the warehouse was?
The person Beck's mom came to replace? That would make sense.
Beck, it seems like Nellie's predecessor got, loose-ended.
I'm getting that impression.
You're very calm about this.
She's the goth kid. Makes sense. Okay, so we need to get your mom out of here before the festival happens.
That's 2 days away. Won't she just come home after work?
The creep on the radio said they were going to hold her there until then. So if she's not coming out, we gotta go in and get her.
Flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Bam!
Bam.
It's just a soft thud. Maybe this'll help.
You have blueprints?
Well, it's really just a welcome mat for my mom's PH orientation day. But it shows the layout.
But the welcome map won't have all of the cool shit on it. Sure looks like blueprints to me. Look, here's the reception area. There's a big room marked Founder's Office. It even has exits marked.
Yeah, in case of fires.
Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. We're gonna do a heist!
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement.
Hey!
Yeah! This is officially a heist.
Chapter 6.
Oh, you hear this music?
No.
The Heist.
Yeah, like
it's
genuinely, I
jazzy.
can't hear the music. But that's probably my
It's
fault.
like jazzy. I'm not sure.
Formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology. Not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun...
Are we gonna get a stealth segment in this game, Zach?
No, I don't think so.
All were in agreement.
That'd be funny.
This could just work.
It's not going like in real. Like it wouldn't work. This is ridiculous.
But this is a story, Zach. And,
This is stupid.
You know, great things can happen in
work
story.
like this.
Need to pull every resource at their disposal. Pull every favor with a thread.
Oh, they also got their own loose ends, huh?
Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited
You think it's what is that kid's name? Iggy?
Iggy.
Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time.
Did Rollo do anything? Because wouldn't it be really weird if Rollo just started walking up to people being like, hey, we need your help for something?
Well, I think they were planning it all out throughout the night.
Okay, so they haven't actually done anything yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick recap. Rolo, you're gonna talk to Roxy.
That's not going to be a
Cordially.
That's not going to be a problem at all. The fact that we are now older than Roxy.
Yeah. Without her in fits, this whole thing could go bust.
Me? Cordial is my middle name.
Zach, I told you this is basically you. If he had only said Cordial was my nickname in high school or middle school, it would have been perfect. Uh-huh. And how do you plan to explain your new
Vaguely at Rolo's sizable figure.
circumstance?
Bah. She'll be so happy to see me alive, she won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you're sure Ilona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen.
She won't.
Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me with Jeff, then Iggy. I knew Iggy was gonna be a part of this. Yes. How are you gonna... Wait. Rewind. How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
It would have been hilarious if they took one step and all of them fell face flat and just fell
Forward
asleep.
and like fell asleep on the dirt.
Yeah.
Well, Godspeed.
We're gonna go help Jeff, Iggy, and Tish. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, goodbye.
Leave me alone.
Oh yeah,
What are you doing over there?
we're on a mission.
It,
Danger.
you're on a mission? You don't really seem to be doing much.
Heist, like hi.
Typically a heist, you're not supposed to just tell random people that you're on a heist.
Wait, that's right. Adventure, danger. Nothing can stop us.
You.
Oh hey,
I
I didn't
okay.
notice you over there. Bye.
What the hell? You were talking to me. Don't talk to him. Swear to
Is she gonna
God.
talk again? Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Well, I admire the conviction, but can he really pull through? Hello, homework
Piper.
bird. No, I think I can only... Her only stance is homework, so she has to be homework. Done! You ever wondered why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers? The clipboards. They say they're just trying to make us happy. Do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us happy? An important distinction. It's like both her and the crocodile lady are like clue hints. Because she
Clue
doesn't
hints.
actually play... Like, she doesn't actually play too much of an integral part of the story, per se. Besides, like, giving us hints, I guess. Hey, Griffin. I can't talk to you. But you know what I can do? Yeah.
You will smack.
Mega. Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Should we talk to him?
It's me,
Alright.
Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
That's what I said. What can I do you for?
Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvest. And he's like, say no more. I'm in.
Hate's a strong word,
I despise them.
but accurate.
Oh, sorry. I mean,
I didn't say it was the wrong word.
gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be of help.
Jeff wheezed
Be able to
out
out.
a long sniff.
Perfect.
You see, I knew you kids were all right.
Great, so you'll help. And he's like, no.
Jeff
No,
instantly.
not a chance.
But
Give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came
Is this
to
a
mind.
choice?
Junk. Wow, there's a lot of options here.
Because they're crooked.
Now it should.
we need
Okay,
to
now we
fight
need to
them.
think about this for a second, because these are organized in the order in which we unlocked them. But just because the ones on the right were acquired later in the game does not necessarily mean that they are more accurate.
Oh no, I know. I just think out of all of them, these two make the most sense in terms of like, oh, they're a crooked group, or like we need to fight them. I don't know what.
I
These-
don't think that this is something that you can fail. I almost want, genuinely, based on how the writing has gone so far, I'm going to assume that there's actually, no matter what you pick, you're going to have to cycle through all 5, and whatever the 5th one is will be right.
Can I start with one of these then first?
Yeah, sure. No, like,
Which one do you
you
want?
misunderstand me. I'm saying, like, I don't think we can fail this.
No, I know. Okay, Raheem. Have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna go with crooked.
Joe.
Crooked.
Ah, they're all crooks. Like cockroaches. Stamp one out, and another comes scurrying along to take its place. Talk to him again.
Luca wasn't
there we go.
ready to give up so easily. He shouted out again.
Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
What'd you say?
Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with
I didn't
vigor.
realize this would suddenly work. Okay. Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff. They all do.
Okay, I guess.
But you'll never hear him say I hid from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What is it you guys? What is? Oh my god!
Well, that ended faster than I expected, but okay.
I mean, cool, right?
Some sort of disguises.
I've got just the thing. They throw out uniforms all the time.
And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy.
This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gob should cover it.
Right, because they trade
Put it
candy
on
for
my
junk.
tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning.
Heck yeah. I guess we don't get the other options now to see what he was
You
going to
just so
say.
happened
but I
to
guess
pick the
we
correct
won.
option twice, or on the second try. I genuinely thought it was going to be that you would have to pick 4 out of the 5, or that the 5th one would automatically be correct.
Nothing to do here.
God, how funny if you had chose shit, and then Jeff just smacks you on the mouth, being like,
Language!
Checking everywhere.
oh, you should jump in the goo. Aw, damn it.
I think they cleaned up the goo, if I remember correctly.
You should drink the goo.
Then we'll older version of ourselves. Yeah, luckily this doesn't seem to be a thing where they really hide much off screen, which I
Yeah.
like. Okay.
Hey, Tish, look who it is. I love his fucking... Luca, are you here to try to tickle us to death again?
Look, just hear me out.
I ain't listening to nothing. Tish, get him!
Suspiciously.
We're listening.
It's working. Iggy, I know we both been giant bags of...
Shit.
What if he doesn't Do you think you'll respond to that?
If once again, if this character is designed after somebody from New England, yes.
Okay. You know, kind of a little bad to each other.
Gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. You're
But
not
lately,
wrong.
life has kind of been strange.
Life is strange.
Life is strange. Suddenly the game switches. I'm gonna say strange.
I would say, I mean, sure, okay.
We're going strange, you know?
Considered the point.
Things happen weird around here.
So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we break something?
Break and enter.
Break our hostilities, at least for now.
You do like breaking things. But even if a truce means less breaking things.
What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff?
Go on.
I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
Oh. Apparently someone followed me. I can't hear, apparently, the little alert sound, but I think my stream can hear it, so thank you for following. Dude Dragon Leaf. I don't know. I try. Yes.
My, Luca Van Horn. I'm impressed.
And after all this is done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime. Ah, how are we doing today? It is going very well, thank you. How are you doing, Zach?
That's a good pun.
Which is good. Okay. I guess he's also doing fine, but yes. Hopefully you're doing good today as well.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse.
Oh yeah, we know he wants to. We know.
You don't know nothing. Just because you got some bullshit time travel powers doesn't mean you have insight into my inner psyche.
No comment, I guess. Thank you.
No comment about what? The fact
try.
that Dude Dragon Leaf thinks that we're funny? Am I a fucking clown to
No
you?
comment. We're moving. We're moving on.
We just like to cause chaos.
He's like, you know why? Because I'm an agent of chaos.
That's not my fucking voice.
What?
That's not my fucking voice. You're going like, that's not my fucking voice.
With a quick nod,
Listen, if you want to insult me, you could do it to my face. I like Iggy. You hear that, Trish?
Iggy gazed up
Tish?
at Tish with a smile.
You know, you've been saying Trish this entire time.
Because that's a real name. Tish is not a name.
Okay.
It hurts my soul. He invited us to hang out at the treehouse.
A single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected this day to come.
Oh, that's great.
How wonderful.
What the fuck? Where are they going?
7.
I don't know. Maybe they
Now,
have a secret hide.
Hold up, real quick.
Yes.
Because you picked one of 2 options, then one of 3, and then one of 3 again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you could have failed that? Like you did with Jeff? Or do you think that no matter what you pick, you would succeed?
I think we probably could have just come back.
No, right. But I mean, like in the sense of like when you picked whatever the option was for Jeff, and
He's like,
it
oh,
just
I
kind
don't
of
want to do it, and then we stop the conversation. He just gets to try again.
Yeah.
I think that'll happen.
Okay.
I kind of like this though. They kind of just threw this at us last minute a little bit, but I like the idea of now like in the conversation using the stuff that we have.
Even if it doesn't
as, like, a
really
little gimmick.
amount to much, I still like it.
Yeah.
It's essentially just a fancy like dialogue wheel.
Yes, indeed.
To the hive.
Ooh. Bug terminology.
Good heist requires preparation, and thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part.
Now we need to see if the other guys are in on it too, or are good with it.
Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end.
Ooh.
And Will,
Okay.
after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help.
Rolo shows up. He's got like a cartoonish bump on his head. Be like, yeah, I got hit multiple times.
I got mullered by my sister.
Yeah, Dude Dragon. This is like great game. Super like cool in terms of it's like Goosebumps level like adventure kind of Goosebumps Scooby Doo if it was Scooby Doo stuff
I mean,
was actually real.
it's a choose your own adventure, you know.
Yeah, choose your own adventure with actual like cool stuff. Like, you know, kids are like, we're gonna save the day and all of that, and
then they die like 4 times so far.
But that's not the true story though. So
He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rolo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach perennial harvest.
yeah, because they're
Cannonball
like,
through
oh,
the
we
glass
see
window.
him.
The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise
Is he wearing a fake mustache?
90%.
He might be wearing a fake mustache.
Rolo took his and stuck out his arms.
Just stay calm, Rolo. You can do this.
Oh,
Wait, this is literally just
He's wearing a
Jeff's
belt.
like he's just wearing Jeff's belt, and then Jeff gave him a fake mustache.
I think, remember the clipboards aren't the brightest. Okay.
I mean,
think they.
sure.
I guess they'll be like, who are you? But
I'm here to make a delivery. It's Rolo, but he's putting on a voice, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Got your delivery here. Delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I am so sorry, but there is no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rolo's using his head.
Then why are you telling me out in the open? You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Good luck
was
fitting
easy.
that box through the... You cannot fit that through that door. Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rolo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Our harvest awaits.
Ooh, we're inside.
Package here for the founder. I like the sign on the back. You can do it! Oh, I didn't hear anything about a delivery. Yeah, this is need to know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He's like, are you gonna, this is the founder we're talking about. Are you gonna, say something against
He
him?
stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in.
I wonder if we're going to see Solomon, but since this is a different timeline, we don't know who he is.
Oh, look, someone's playing Slime Rancher 2 now. Isn't that some spicy information? Why don't we?
Yeah.
You know what? Why don't we hyperfixate on that for a second? The fact that Amanda's now playing Slime Rancher 2.
She actually got the game, which I was like, oh, okay.
I'm just joking. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral.
Literally.
I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
I'm...
Oh, what's gonna happen?
Rollo panicked.
What if he just arbitrarily punches him in the face?
What if he just says Rollo?
Our harvest awaits.
Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir! Rollo, what are you doing? What the fuck? Ready to light this candle, Tish?
Yup.
Suck on this, you perennial ham fist! Oh! That's a distraction. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise.
Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already.
Okay.
I can't believe that worked.
That's so impossible. Ooh, that was close.
Our harvest awaits.
Hey, I figure when in doubt, stick with the classics.
Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. All right, everyone. All right. Everyone knows what to do? Yep, deep engineering is to the north.
Which way's north?
I'll go with Beck,
Huh. I don't know.
in case she needs some muscle.
I'll head east to the founder's office. Beck's pretty cute, yeah. You two be safe. There we go, that's north, Zach. Locate the founder's office. I'm assuming it's this way.
Probably that way, yeah.
That's odd. There's not even any cups for the water. I pour it directly into my mouth. I limbo. Oh, wait. The
Try
thing is,
the
we
other
don't have
door.
a map, do we? The thing is, this has a mat. I don't know what that means. Let's just go.
What?
A hallway to nowhere. What's going on here?
Wait, hold up. Check that.
Invisible.
Yes. No, yeah, it might be like a button hidden behind it or something.
Is this some sort of mind game? No, I guess not.
All right, I guess it's just a maze. I mean, okay. Does this building have any rooms in it, or is everything just a hallway? Ah! Oh, fuck.
It's him.
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here?
I was playing hide and seek. It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am certainly I am most certainly not okay. Someone strange people grabbed me and...
Were they in a hazmat suit?
Yes, how did you know? Man, this is so weird because we know Solomon's the bad guy.
Why is he suddenly playing into this ploy? I don't get it. Oh, man.
because I mean, as of right now, he's just a kid, right? So like, he doesn't really have the ability to apprehend Luca
yeah.
at the moment. So he's trying to, you know.
Don't be fooled. This is not just a mere pupper, okay? He's evil.
He is actually the most fucking evil Doberman I have ever seen.
Dang, okay, you should stick with me. We got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
I think you're going to run into him regardless. I don't
think
know
so?
if you can.
I think you might have just accidentally discovered the founder's office because he's exiting.
Maybe.
We?
Yeah, Rollo.
Fucking idiot.
Everything.
Fucking stupid. Like, listen. Like Luca's like 10 years old, right? So it's okay. Luca's allowed to make
kids
mistakes.
are just automatically like, you're fine.
No, right, but it's just like from Luca should stop and think about this for a second, where it's like, okay, from
What is he doing in here?
yeah, from Solomon's standpoint, Solomon's like, what are you doing here? And then Luca's just like, oh, hi, Solomon. And it's like, why is Solomon here? And I mean, I guess Solomon just explained because he said I got kidnapped, but that's still stupid.
Yeah, Rollo and Beck are headed to deep engineering.
Thank heavens you found me.
You found me, and you told me everything.
Thank heavens you told me your entire plan so I can turn on the silent alarm. We've got to get out of here.
We can't leave just yet.
But they'll catch us again.
I've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder?
Founder? Why are you looking for him?
I'm not. I just need to get into that office.
Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder.
This is a trap.
This is a trap.
Yeah, look.
It was just down this hallway. It's like, no, we just came from there.
Plaque above the door.
Yeah, he literally just came out of his office. Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequences. Oh, here it is. Oh, we got past him.
So it is.
It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it.
Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how you or how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
You just poke it. Do what Rollo would do.
He smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. Oh, Beck's mom.
What the fuck is she gonna do?
The electrical thing.
She's just gonna... What the fuck?
Heck yeah.
I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
All right, well...
Whistle. Howdy.
Good afternoon.
Whistling is
The light
difficult.
on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that?
It's good to have friends.
Fuck.
Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
No!
We're going in with the enemy! No!
See, now this would have been much more interesting to do ahead of discovering that Solomon is actually sharper, you know?
Well, I mean, we already kind of were thinking it, though, so...
Oh my god, look, he hates his son so much!
Yikes.
Oh my god!
Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel.
Great timing. We're stuck at the locked door marked 24601. Need you to get us through.
You Dragon, this is a good enough game where I may even suggest, if you like this game, to watch
Are
it from
you
the
about
beginning.
to tell
'cause,
your only viewer to leave?
I know, but this is for the sake of the game. If they like this game, because this, I explain it as like this. This is a story-based game, so once you're fully aware of the story, it loses all merit. So if you don't start from the beginning and you get spoiled,
Yeah, but think of it. Yeah, but think of
bit.
it this way: they're coming in at like the 11th. Phoenix
Let's make
Fire is
sure.
here too. Damn it! But think of it this way: they're coming in at the 11th hour of the story. If they play it on their own, they can figure out how they got here.
I mean, I guess we ruined it for you, G-Dragon. I'm sorry.
What if someone catches us? We should get out of here.
I'm not leaving my friends, Solomon.
But you should.
Screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
I'm gonna do my secret technique. Special the buttons.
Smash it. Smash it.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets.
And it worked.
The screen blinked to
Okay, G-Dragon.
Sharper, what the hell?
background.
How did you just guess that?
Oh, it's this absurd password Rolo heard when he was down here before. Nice. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call to call themselves the founder uses such a basic password.
Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple.
These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Indeed. So it seems.
I'm enjoying this.
This is really fun. It's almost like Luca knows.
Smile.
Now it's weird because, once again, all of these narration bits of his jaw clenched into a half smile. Wouldn't that be a huge clue that Solomon's the bad guy?
Probably. I don't know if, him being here also shouldn't have clued us to why,
But what if we were stupid like Luca?
Okay, well.
Your powers
Fortunately,
of
we are not.
deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rolo, I think this should do it.
Bingo bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down here?
We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out.
I see.
Once again, the whole plan. You're telling the whole plan.
Just tell him the whole thing, Luca. Just tell him the whole goddamn thing. It'll be funny.
Huh.
Okay, Luca, I think we're close. The next door is marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Here we go.
Maybe this one opens the lock.
He's literally pressing the alarm button.
Yeah, no, duh. It's like... Crap, we've got company. Luca, must go faster.
1 sec, I can't think with all this noise.
Quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is, 13806. Go, go, go!
Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca.
Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. Yeah.
Wait!
Water
Tip it
cooler.
over, tip it over!
Oh, man.
No water cup.
Rolo. What if the clipboards both stop doing and we're like, yeah, no water cups.
I'm so thirsty.
Rolo, are you okay? Rolo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped in that hallway with the sign in it that we saw earlier.
True.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run.
But Rolo's big.
Rolo is a big motherfucker, but we have 3 people. What is he gonna do?
Rolo, where are you? Are you okay? I mean, just
Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Oh!
Oh my gosh! This is a
Okay.
surprise.
That's great. That's fantastic. I love this heist, dude. Okay, you two rabble rousers are coming with us. Nope. Make a break for it. Did that little shit just kick me? Don't just stand there after them.
Wow. Wow, we fought like 4 moves ahead. Ooh-wee. I'm excited.
Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened.
Like I said, it's good to have friends.
It appears so.
Rolo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them?
Forever if she needs to. How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. She's like an evil monster.
Mom!
Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair?
I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the Young Chemist Lab Kit.
I mean, genuinely, it is quite impressive, but still. You should have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating of ways.
We need to get out of here.
Me? Oh, we? Who is your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt?
Ever heard of growth?
He has a mustache on. I had more of a growth spew.
That's, I don't know, it doesn't sound right.
Oh my god. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars, consistent with Tempest liquidine exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no! They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh heck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know.
I heard, oh heck.
Whatever.
It's good, it's fine. Mom, what the hell is going on at this place?
I was brought here to work on a discovery of a lifetime. A mysterious bullshit liquid that allows you to fucking grow up or grow older. Whatever. A novel chemical compound that was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they call the Source.
Nice, don't forget to breathe, Zach.
I am trying! They named it Tempest Liquidine. It pulls energy from the surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship with time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer, yeah. They harvested this source infusing small amounts of Tempest liquidine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Man, I'm really glad I get to do all this voiceover in this fucking voice. I'm so happy. Crops would be really ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. Shut up! But it led to complications. The foul harvest.
Nice.
Fucking hell, I can't do this much longer. Perennial harvest came to clean up the mess to succeed where Valentine failed. What Tempest liquidine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature.
So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing,
The more it resists, yeah.
I can relate to that.
My role was to finish the work. Oh my god! My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott.
Huh.
Honestly, liquids serve something to resist the manipulation of an organism's aims. Just imagine how many people we could feed.
What is that organism? I'm assuming she means like regress food so it becomes fresh again or something like that.
No, I read it wrong. She said reliably grow things or whatever. Because that's the thing, is that apparently it's like it's non-consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mystica, could you imagine that? Could you imagine if you had like rotting food and then you had like a single drop of this magic fluid that you could put on and it was immediately fresh again? Dude, I'd finally eat vegetables.
Wow.
Because I would buy them and then 2 days later they wouldn't be rotten.
Great.
Mystica was very insistent that we achieve a successful result for today's festival.
But you didn't, right?
Sighed.
Unfortunately, I am so fucking great at my job. I did it. Look at that picture on the wall. It says Beck.
How cute.
I poured myself into the problem. Literally, it needed my blood as a regent. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? Thank you for the brief respite away from his voice. They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them and,
He did that on purpose so they wouldn't like figure it out.
And now I
that's why he's
replaced
died.
my entire wardrobe. Fuck, dude. They brought her in and she was too excited. She was like, ooh, a problem.
Yeah, wow.
I really am truly sorry. Those clothes were all hand-me-downs anyway. Where'd I get this shirt? Whatever.
It sounded like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work.
I had considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. The problem is...
Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Kerr had him killed.
What? Are you shitting me? I've been sending fucking letters every day!
I overheard them talking about it on the radio.
Real quick, what am I?
Thank you,
Am I a
Dragon.
squirrel?
I think you're a chipmunk squirrel? One or the other? Yeah.
So, who is actually Beck's biological mother?
Or maybe she's adopted.
She might be adopted. That makes a lot of sense. Because I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it for a second, where...
You had to throw up that voice-changing juice he consumed a few
I was
seconds
thinking
ago.
about it for a second, because, like, Beck's a black cat, but Alona's, like, clearly, like, a fluffy white cat. And then I was
White
looking at
cat,
Nellie or whatever, and I was like, wait a minute, you're a rodent.
I overheard them talking about it on the radio.
It's why we gotta get you out of here.
Thank you, Dew Dragon. We try voice acting. Well,
I never
we
tried.
try. He never tries.
I just... like, now. Wait! The vial! I finally solved the chemical equation around allowing direct control of aging!
I don't think it's possum. She's like, her tail's too fluffy.
That's a good point.
Ferret?
She could be a ferret.
Maybe.
She could be a ferret. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came.
All the more reason we gotta hightail it. I would see if we could try to get it.
You don't understand! Luca,
Yikes.
we've got Dr. Modwill heading your way now.
Oh, that's me.
That's
Roger
Luca.
that. Be careful. All right, everything's on track.
And what's your plan for escape?
We'll go everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Oh, yay. Wow, even this alcohol is arrogant. Oh,
wow,
man, I
that's
love this.
holy shit, Luca. This is like when Saba accidentally burns me on stream, and it's that Luca is accidentally fucking roasting Solomon right now.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
The other kind of animal that looks like a ferret starts with it. You're talking about a stoat. I love stoats, dude. Stoats are so
Maybe.
cool.
There's also minks.
I
as
should
well.
just smother you right now.
What's that?
I said I shouldn't bother you right now.
Don't be silly. You're no bother at all.
It's so fucking funny.
Well, let's see what else this bad boy has on it.
It's just like music.
Security system, time card logs, payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again.
Just you wait.
Huh? What was
Oh,
that?
nothing.
What did you say?
Nothing. I didn't say anything, Luca.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked.
Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected.
He's like, no, he's an idiot.
No, it's gonna be like the key is like right here on the desk or something.
Under the plant. Under the plant.
Oh my god.
I wish we could have. Okay, the desk I think is the last major thing.
Besides Solomon himself.
Should we talk to him first?
Sure.
I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon.
You needn't worry about me.
He's like, I'm having a great time.
I'm having a freaking wonderful time, Luca.
Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face.
Looks like the founder was helping Care find...
Are you okay?
plan the festival. Yeah, he was just sorry. That like died in my mind for a second.
Are you okay?
Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party?
Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Are we gonna piece it together, or are we gonna
Piece
be
it together!
smart? Hold on. Someone's messaging me. Oh. Still warm. He must have been here recently. I wonder, could we have run across anyone who, I don't know.
God, you know
Walked out
what,
that's near the
would
door?
make this just a little bit funnier? If he had, if Sharper Valentine had like a stone bust of his own head in his office, and it was like right above where Solomon is right now, and facing the exact same direction.
Yikes.
They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it!
Locked.
That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards.
Luca, lock her office now. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Rolo.
Before we start tossing blame around, it is possible is it possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Definitely not pizza.
Maybe it's a thoughtful
What
pizza.
now?
Don't look at me. I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. We are so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions.
Just let me think. Can someone watch the door?
Oh, he's just gonna unlock it.
No.
Of course.
Everyone else huddle up.
Oops. I think this little caper has gone on long enough.
Solomon, no!
Hush now, child. The adults are speaking.
I don't know, you're looking kind of short for an adult, Solomon.
You're one to talk.
Hey, that's
That
true.
was
He's particularly short.
That was really good. I am so sorry that I had to assassinate you like that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Dr. Modwill, Mondwill, a brief reintroduction is in order.
Is he gonna take it right now?
He's gonna take it right now. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child?
Hey, we didn't say it, okay? He called himself that.
Yeah. The powerful and enigmatic founder? Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town?
Okay, can we move
Perennial
on?
harvest,
You're talking too
Valentine
much.
fertilizer, all connected by a single thread. Yours truly. What that's?
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ha! Yes, now you've got it. Liquid substance or whatever, you discovered how to reverse the process?
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Ha 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 ha! Very good, Dr. Modwill. Very good. Though, the discovery isn't intentional. Wasn't intentional. What?
Solomon glanced down, examining his
It was an accident, so.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you need me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
And then she just.
And here you go. May I present to you the eighth wonder of the... Give it to me. Oh!
Yes!
Rolo, no! Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable.
What if I just dropped it?
What if I drank it?
No,
Be
he's gonna make it
careful,
way
you
too
fool!
old.
You have no idea what you have in your hand.
Oh, I wonder.
Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Holy fuck!
What's to do with this?
Rolo, why? Oh, thank God.
Maybe I'll just drink it.
Luca, what?
Oh my God!
Luca, why?
Maybe I'll have a taste.
Tickled the vial mockingly.
Seize him.
Luca,
No,
over
wait,
here.
Stop doing this.
Move another inch and I'll smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
Are you ready, Zach, for
What the?
this?
How does the fuck does it? You have no plan. How's that?
Oh, sorry, Dude Dragon. Don't mind that. Dude Dragon was too excited about drinking it.
Wait, would they just say drink it, drink it, drink it, drink
They're
it?
like drink. Don't worry about it. My thing is a little severe when it comes to the kind of stuff. So
My thing.
my moobot. I'll smash it. I swear.
Fine. Risk killing us all. Or, if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word. If you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter
I don't
than
know if
you.
she would like that.
You mean that you notice how this is literally just cat versus dog? We both know that Saba's gonna skip my line.
Sorry, I got really excited. He said
We
we both know how this is going to
that
end.
Saba's going to skip my
We
line.
both know how this is going to end, Zach.
We both know how this is going to end. You're going to drink it, and it's gonna be very furry.
Slowly approached Solomon.
What's the point of giving it to him?
Smash it right
Yeah,
on his
smash
feet.
it. Yeah.
That's a good girl.
Beck, don't do it.
We can't trust that jerk.
I'm sorry. He's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded.
Really?
Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
What? Come on. We had
No,
like,
she must have
something
done.
going.
Wait. She hit it behind her back, right?
She couldn't have had an equally duplicate vial on her.
But
Unless-
maybe she
wait,
did.
Zach,
Maybe.
Wait, Zach, yeah, unless she's like, oh, the vial, but she was talking about a vial in her room. No, but she said Kerr took it. I don't know.
Well, no. You talking about Nelly? Kerr just gave it to Solomon. That's what this vial is. It was the vial that Nelly just finished today.
Yeah, so I'm like, how could, but how,
I
where did
don't
she
know.
swap
I
it
don't
out
know
for?
where
I don't
Beck
know.
got a
Could she go?
second vial from, but I think she did a switcheroo.
Okay.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think, all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn.
I don't understand. How is this all because of me?
Ha! I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father, who I had personally killed because I am a villain.
True.
Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be part of something great. But the fool was blinded by righteousness. God, you're so fucking evil. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
So I took him out.
He tried to reverse aging so I would become a fetus and die. But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Ah, that's Kerr starting the speech. Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three, keep post outside the door.
Well, this sucks.
Yeah. I can't believe Beck sold us out like that.
I'm not sure she had any other choice.
So what now? What's the plan?
I don't have one.
Of course you do. You always have a plan.
Rolo.
You just need some time.
Rolo, it's over. Technically, we're gonna die via ice blast.
Hold up. In this timeline, yeah, we're not stopping Gran, right? So yeah, we're gonna we're gonna freeze to death. Damn it!
Hold on, I'm gonna check one more thing. So this is a question mark. We may have more choices still.
Good point.
We lost.
Stop pressing the wrong button.
Deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. All right. Well, thank you for that. See if you can get into the cabinets or not. Never mind.
Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just we were so close. I've got a feeling she did something probably. I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time, wounds, all heals. My brain just
get
died.
it. Well,
But it also...
because it's obviously time heals all wounds, but time wounds all heals, and it's like, okay, that's like an Achilles reference, kinda, but you know, whatever.
That's funny, for sure. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now.
Now
there's
you can
her time
talk
to think.
her.
I don't think we can get into anything.
We can't check the cabinets. Damn it!
No.
Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kern locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. Look how tiny my hands are, Jesus Christ. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else.
A different file.
I found a dossier of your father, a note hidden in a false drawer.
What sort of note?
Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short. So he left behind a letter with hopes of it found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you.
Why? What did he say?
It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard.
Oh, so he's like admitting his guilt to what he did to his mom.
That was an accident.
Oh, well, never mind. She dived into a vat of chemicals. There was also
right, because
that.
she was because remember, the dad, Luca's dad, was suspicious of the company because he's like, I think they're causing this like weird aging sickness. So he went to go investigate, and then the mom was like, well, I'm going to investigate too. And she ended up she was essentially forced to hide inside a giant vat of the aging liquid, which is why she now looks like a grandma.
Yeah.
She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempest liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
Is she...
She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. I watched a movie about this once. It was called Jurassic Park. You realize that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself? That's horse shit. Fuck you.
Yikes.
I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work.
And it cost him his life.
That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been?
Oh shit.
Where is she now?
Oh my god, thank you, Mikey. Did I never update the fucking stream info? Has it really been 2 hours that I've been streaming under the Origami King category? Damn it!
Yikes. Wow.
Give me a second. Give
Shall
me
I
a
wait
second.
a second for you?
Give me a quick second. I couldn't
I'm
see
giving
Mikey.
you a
I couldn't
quick
see Mikey's
second.
messages because I had your chat on top of my chat. Oh
Woo.
my god. Well, thank you, Mikey. Well, you know, whatever. That's not wildly embarrassing, you know, whatever.
Let me know when you're good.
I'm good.
It's good. Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
Oh, fuck, we're about to get frozen. Wait, did we even get
No,
a
but this-
single?
No, but this is from the hall.
Oh.
Is our mom here? Did she somehow figure out we were doing this? What's gonna happen? Oh, is this a choice?
Chapter 8.
No, it's a chapter.
Comeuppance.
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 Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground.
Yes.
Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source.
No,
that
she
damned
did it to help
control
us.
So much of her life was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side.
Oh, so she doesn't blow up the source because Rollo got kidnapped.
Yeah, so they're
It
trying to
was a
find that.
strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
My God. Those are some impressive moves.
Hiya.
Gran, what are you doing here?
Luca, what are you doing here?
We're here to save Nellie.
We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Mrs. Luca's gran. That's awful nice of you. But I'm fine. Oh no, what did they?
Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash. Now, she can't say anything. The crowd can't say anything because Rollo. That's clearly Rollo.
That's
There's
clearly
something
Rollo,
wrong.
who is now old. Because no one here really knew Luca's mom.
Or Luca's Gran.
Right. Thankfully, we can dispense of the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
I guess it doesn't matter.
We've got to stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents.
Quick, kill him! Snap his neck!
A smile grew across Solomon's lips.
Oh god.
No.
Oh god.
I mean,
Well, I guess that's it. We lost.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
It's just juice.
With a mischievous look, Beck
Oh!
elbowed Luca.
Wait.
Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
With a little junk, change, or malice. Saba, this is a triple choice.
What do you
I
want?
I would say since we're obviously gonna do all three, I would like to do left to right.
Left to right with a little junk. I mean, this is like a scientific potion. If you screw around even a little bit, I feel like
Solomon's
something's gonna
about to
go
turn
wacky.
into a giant like eldritch monster.
Okay, let's see.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes his drink is own cigar ash.
Oh,
Ugh.
that's good. How did you get ashes into the vial?
It's pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Ooh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways.
Pa always says bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. The fuck does that mean?
Huh?
Hard to kick. That's great.
Oh, man.
That's awesome. Good job, Pa. Yes. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
I guess she just mixed it in.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if it did nothing?
Where it's just his body was like tiny, his head was big or something. He's just gray.
He's just gray. Oh! He's dead.
He's just gone.
Holy cow. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
The end, I guess.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines.
I guess that was really anticlimactic, right?
A new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end.
I mean, we get to do that 2 more times.
Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying.
You know, a little bit.
If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Do it again, do it again, do it again. It's the only thing we have. We have done literally everything else.
Yeah, this is the final path.
Let's hit that motherfucker with a little change. Turn him into a woman.
Do you think this is the end? The end one?
You want to hit him with malice?
Well, because think about it. Change is the whole thing.
The change is literally what Liquimine is about. So yeah, hit him with a little malice.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
I think... Hopefully they should let us do...
Oh, Malice, the whiskey from his office.
Yep. Dude had an unfinished glass on his desk.
He did. He did.
His grow juice could use a little hair of the dog.
You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
He's just gonna turn into liquid.
And expand
What if he just turns into a drunk?
into a belching green mist.
He's dead again! Now that's what I call 80 proof whiskey. Oh, 80 poof whiskey. What the fuck, dude?
Man, dude.
Pop goes the weasel. Good achievement. Holy cow. What the hell? 2 of the 3 options are just joke endings? Where
I
Sharper
enjoyed it.
Valentine
See, I
just
knew
turns
I was
into-
correct.
What
I'm
the
glad
fuck?
I switched it.
Wow,
Last second.
that's crazy.
When William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end.
That was a pretty good ending.
That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say?
All right, last one.
I'm only writing it.
Hit him with some
Are
change.
we ready? For a little bit of change.
Turn him into a cat.
Might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
What if it was just like a penny? Like pocket change? Her unlucky
Your
penny.
unlucky penny. Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking. What's that going to do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe.
You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into...
God, what if he just turns into a statue?
Ooh,
Like a copper statue.
like the kid version of himself.
Oh, he went even further back. Holy crap, he's a baby.
Yeah, but he's still a sharper, right? That's me. What he was no longer matters.
Look at his
This
face.
is an innocent
Look at his
child.
little face.
Just flick him on the forehead. He can't do anything now.
About to say, freaking paint the wall of that building with him.
I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we...
We do what all Valentines do. Or we do what Valentines always do. What must be done. I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father. Young Sharper.
That would be a great help, thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave now. I don't know if this is the end, though. Okay, I guess that was the end. Epilogue. Because what's gonna happen? Like, with, like, perennial harvest and all of that, but I guess this is what the epilogue's for.
So before we get into the epilogue, I would like to make a short list of the things that I'm still concerned with. What the fuck is the source?
I'm not sure. Maybe they'll explain. Well,
Like, is it
it
literally?
may just
is
be a
it
type of rock.
It might, like, I guess it might literally just be like an underground reservoir of the Tempest liquimine or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But like, I legit thought that at some point, because you know how we went to, he is cuter now. That is true. You know how we went to the old town, like the old Beacon Pines, and while we were there, that's where the source was.
And who's that
I
mouse?
thought at some point we would go into the hole to where the source was.
I wonder what the mouse was, then.
Beacon Pines
Yeah, what the fuck was up with the mouse? Good point.
came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much.
The thing is still expanding, you know?
They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts.
So I actually don't. So depending on what Perennial Harvest does, the only reason the cold front was expanding was because Perennial Harvest was sapping Tempest liquimine from the source. Because that was the thing, right?
Yeah.
Was that the more that you drew from the source, the like more it would draw cold from the environment or draw heat from the environment, making it cold. So if Perennial Harvest just vanished effectively because Sharper Valentine was gone, then I guess it would just go back to being okay.
When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again,
Hey, look, it's me.
light slowly spread through the shallow. It
Dawn of.
over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn. His mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
But is his mother still a
Old woman.
older? Yeah.
Walkie-talkie?
Rollo, are you up yet?
No. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. Wait, yeah, did Rollo just get robbed of his entire childhood?
I don't know. We're gonna see. I mean, if we still have Nellie, she could probably work on a reverse serum.
Which is fucking weird to think about.
Be there in a minute.
All right, I guess we're gonna do a once over of the town to see how, because now it's been like a full year, right?
Yeah.
Because previously the game was a full year's summer.
Waltz old things out of the closet and into storage.
Wait, Eleanor?
Aw. Yeah, because I think we figured out it's our mom, I guess.
Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom. Now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Okay.
Let's do a little once over.
I would check the kitchen and stuff, yeah.
Who opened the drawer? Definitely not me.
You left it open 6 hours ago.
Oh,
there
no,
she
she's
is.
still old.
Yeah, she's still old.
Mom, I'm ready to go now.
Go on without me. I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone knowing. But now I enjoy it. I'm gonna poke you with my cane, apparently.
I don't think there's anything in the
Quick,
backyard.
go into her basement where she has all the explosives.
But I can't open up the latch.
Oh, that's bullshit. There's literally a broom right there. You could have used that to open the latch. Go visit where your father isn't.
Where my father isn't. Oh, it's been moved. Because he wasn't here.
Correct. We figured that out eventually. Sneezy. Little sneezy. I heard you and Rolo had big plans for that little treehouse.
Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity one Rolo, one Luca rule.
Right, because
So we
now there's
decided to
Iggy,
expand.
Kish, Beck.
Heck yeah. But at least we got some help with that. How's the internship at Nelly and Ilona's shop going?
It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into the School of Agriculture upstate. Up at state?
I
Also,
don't know.
Nelly said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rolo.
But he's older now.
Maybe he's not. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother.
Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt.
No, never mind. He's stuck. I don't just mean grown literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast.
Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations.
Don't tell him this, cause it'll go to his head. But I'm really proud of that little punk. You're
I'm
what?
sure he feels
As
the
he
same
comes
way.
in from the right.
He's just too dang proud to tell you.
Nah, I know.
She's planting trees.
Yeah, but those trees are gonna block the perspective.
How dare they? Why is it just in the middle of town?
Oh, look at his face!
Oh, he's so much cuter when he's actually happy. Hey, Gus, how's the tree planting going?
Couldn't be better.
I'm so grateful to Ilona and Nelly for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be mayor.
I wonder who's mayor then.
Probably Nelly or Ilona. Too much bureaucracy. Oh, imagine if it was Eris. Should I still give them the creepy voice?
Oh, I think it's fine.
Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When perennial harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices.
Wait, so I guess they aren't clones, and there's just
They just so happen
red
to be
panda
a
that
bunch
gave
of red
birth
pandas
to
that look
quadruplet-
identical.
whoever gave birth to all these identical red pandas. I'm sorry for that.
So,
That's a lot of work.
if we could talk about that for a second. So, it actually turns out that, so we still don't know what the source is, which is unfortunate, but that's beyond the point. But it's just like, our theories, like, we had so many theories, like, towards the middle of the game, where we were thinking, like, what if they have cloning technology and they use the aging serum in order to get the clones to age up quicker so that way they can actually be, like, a useful adult age, right? But Yeah, I guess there's just because we saw in that scene where they were at the treehouse, like threatening us or whatever. There was like 16.
Yeah, there was a lot of them.
You know? I already read this. You
Yes,
can count on us.
Well, it looks like you really found your calling.
I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here. This is something I can be proud of.
We're going around everywhere else first.
Slow and dirty harvest. Oh, stow?
No, it's slow and dirty.
Okay, but you can see how I thought maybe it was stow.
Yeah. How's the napping this morning?
The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And this view's getting greener by the day. Yes!
Nice.
Wait, how are they planting those trees?
They dug through the concrete, I guess.
Oh no!
I see you decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Millie's idea.
There's still a lot of work to do, and our name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow.
Our motto is go slow and fix things.
Amen to that.
Let's go everywhere.
Go into slow and dirty.
Hello,
Hello.
young Mr. Van Horn. How's little Solomon, Sharper doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, shown any signs of being,
evil?
evil?
You know what? I can tell you from personal experience that evilness usually manifests around the age of 3 to 4.
Nice. Attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modwill, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, this child is unmolded clay. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. 2 activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out however we can. I can't wait to teach him how to throw a baseball.
Jess did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
No!
That would be acceptable.
It's so weird because that's like she is raising her own father.
Yeah. What's today's news that needs knowing?
I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Oh, that's the author from the library. Remember where he wrote about
AKA
how he was
William
incredible?
Kerr.
What the fuck? Oh my
Remember
god!
he said he was an actor.
You're so right. I forgot because remember we were in the
Wow.
library and it was a book about, hey, I'm the best actor of all time, something something Montesquieu, and then in a different timeline,
Yeah.
William Kerr was like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm Montesquieu. Wow, I didn't remember that. That's great. AKA William Kerr.
Oh, my thing decided to die.
Just performing a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh.
So he's still
An actor. He's still young, right? At the state
At the
correctional
state-
facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. Okay, alligator lady,
What now?
crocodile lady. He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
She gonna close the book? Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed.
Haha, get it?
You should check on what you calls it, dawn before going down.
For sure. Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time.
Zariel, you gotta come see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso.
Is he, like, actually
Yeah,
motivated
actually
now?
working now.
Aw, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something.
As if I... no.
It's too late.
No!
You are now officially a person that cares.
No!
No! He like screams into the abyss. Exactly. Dawn.
She's awake! Oh, and the diner's open.
I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to a reporter in Capital City. And they offered me an internship.
Oh, sick!
Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals sort of writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. We both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition.
Sequel bait! Sequel bait! Oh, hi. Never mind.
Have a good time, whatever, I guess.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility.
I'm finally taking a goddamn fucking vacation.
Excuse me? Would you be so kind as to take my order?
2 weeks of sand margaritas and forgotten obligations.
Excuse me. I'd like to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends,
It's one person.
I'll be a feather on the wind. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. And I got you and your mom to thank. Why's that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm extra work! Mom! How dare you? Just like old times.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
What is this sign in the background?
Yeah, I feel like I know exactly the one you're gonna post, and it's just one of the diner posters. You know,
Are
those
you
posters
sure?
you get in
Because it
diners.
kind of looks like Play Bunny.
No, I think we should just
Does
move
that
on
rabbit
quietly.
have cleavage?
I don't know what you're talking about. Just do the line.
I mean, you're not clicked on the window.
Oh, true.
It's fine. I'll wait.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm glad for her, because she apparently did a lot of work. I wonder what Mr. Tolliver is going to be doing. Oh my god. Could you imagine if, like, kids are... Oh, I was going to say, if kids were messing with Mr. Tolliver, being like, hey, I heard you sell candy. What the fuck was Gus's... What? This is Griffin, right?
Evil. Yeah, Griffin.
Wow, back for seconds?
This is still you. I voiced a lot. I talked a lot.
You're killing
All
me.
of us did.
Yeah, I
Same
wasn't this child. You were this child.
No, it was definitely you last time. I
No,
remember.
I was Solomon and you were this guy.
Nah.
Cool, he has no voice then.
Okay.
I'm glad that we can talk telepathically like this. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts.
What the fuck is this
Nice.
kid?
I little businessman? I don't know. Hey, Luca. Can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for the summer. He said it builds character. I think he's meant to say it builds calluses.
Builds character.
Yeah, it builds something, all right.
Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello.
Well, hello then.
I'm gonna lower this a little bit.
Mind telling your mom we need a new crate of jam?
Already?
It's funny. I used to hide this stuff in the back. Terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam.
That's a good marketing stunt. Nice. Smack it until it explodes, dude! We don't even know whose that is.
I don't know.
See, it must be someone's because they put up a sign.
But it's been thoroughly slapped now.
Check the statue, check the statue.
Did she have more kids?
Who's she?
Nope. The bunny.
Yeah, it was 3 before and now it's 5.
Oh god, it's my favorite character.
I can't believe it's over.
Yeah, the town's really started to turn a new leaf.
The town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue.
How was it?
As great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. Spoilers! Jesus!
Dang.
But I just feel weird now.
Weird can be cool. It just means you're ready for something new.
Any suggestions?
How about no spoilers? You could always ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it. I wonder why.
Maybe I'll do that.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
Did you know that when they covered up the source,
Ooh, we're talking about it.
they found a new species of fungus?
Yep. And they are studying it in the new labs. Did you know that Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the county? Is now the smallest town in the county?
Yeah, the county's like a whole group.
No,
the
I know,
group
but
of
like,
different towns.
So what was it before? Was Beacon Pines not even a town?
No, I think it was considered a town, but now it's like we're the smallest now after people left.
Okay.
Yep. Close to population, but what? Yep, close to population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
I don't think that sentence works.
It was a little weird.
I like that the
yes,
two of them. I like
bird.
that the two of them are just like, did you know? Did you know? Did you know?
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder, laid stealthily inside a large volume of
Oh, is she just slacking off?
first issue of Hank Atomic.
She's slacking off.
Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic?
Do you mind not telling anyone? I've kind of got a reputation to uphold.
Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh. To experience it again for the first time.
Insert literally any stream we've ever done.
I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice.
At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Bro, are they just like...
Insert. Oh wait, is this referential? Because now they expect people to show their friends Beacon Pines.
That would be fun. Kind of. It's like the same thing with Outer Wilds, yeah. Just a fun narrative game. Except Outer
Or
Wilds is
Return to the
different.
Obra Dinn.
Yeah. Promise to tell me about it as you go?
Sure thing.
Cool. Mr. Nungreed's probably still around, right?
You're here. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Do you want to come with?
Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you.
I'll visit Walt on my own time. When I'm dead. You run
Oh my
along
God.
now.
Hello, 50 million bunny children. It's Jeff's wild ride because it's an elevator.
Come one, come all!
No one's too big, no one too small!
For Jeff's wild ride!
Well, maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy! For the ride of your life! Who's next?
Me.
Stop singing! Guess what?
Yesterday I saw a Diestes Titius.
And that's good?
It's great!
I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is gonna become the bug capital of the county.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Bug
Too many
capital.
bugs. Should we go up
Bug.
or right?
Bug
I guess we're going right.
capital. Check the gate.
The Valentine Mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
I think that was just the descriptor.
I think that was just normal, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I was thinking I wanted to come over here anyway because I was like, this is a dead end, so we're not really gonna...
The
And here
forest
I
is-
was thinking we were gonna...
Foul harvest destroyed. The Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
I thought we were gonna like sneak into their estate and do some stuff.
It is weird that we never ended up going in there, yeah. In a literal sense, because this is an indie game, I wonder if there was originally an intention to have you go in to the estate, but
Maybe, yeah.
then they just had to cut it for time. Dude, where's the barrel?
That's gone.
I want to slurp more forest juice.
I want to slurp more frosty.
Well, no, it makes things frosty. I guess
I
that
know,
would be
exactly.
I guess that would be the true frosty. Is if it's normal, but it makes everything else frosty.
I want to become one with the frosty.
All right. Only like
Let's go to the treehouse.
yeah, but say only like 2 things left because there's probably that kid at the docks.
And we didn't get anything else, so
I
no
mean, you got the
fishing
achievement
anymore.
for getting all the fish. So
Yeah.
Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning.
Seriously?
Yeah, and honest to goodness.
flip-flopping, swim-swamming, fish.
I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here.
Been at least 7 years since I caught one. How old am I? I'd say it's a good omen.
Is this an old dog?
It might be an old man. I thought it was a kid.
What'd you do with the fish?
I ate it.
Okay.
I'm hoping to catch another one tomorrow. Man, now you're
Nice.
just tormenting that one fish? A little higher.
Yup.
A little lower.
Yup.
A little higher.
Yup.
I'm telling you. The angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle?
Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign.
Fine, fine. Iggy, just... don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who? Me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone.
Yup.
It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine.
If we really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a little.
You're right. Lead the way. Check
Oh,
on...
wow, we
oh,
walked
no, getting
over.
all the way back!
God dang it.
Oh well. You could probably talk to Tish. Wow, okay,
No,
never
she's
mind.
she's focusing on him.
Yep.
I will say it is royally a little bit messed up that Rolo's still older and our mom is still older.
Yeah, despite the fact that we know that there's a way to make the
No,
liquamine...
just add a penny into the juice. Clearly it works.
You know?
We
You're not
figured it
wrong.
out. Here she is.
Look at her face.
I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in. It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds an awful lot like you're putting down roots.
You're 12.
I guess I decided this place is root worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a little bit of a surprise. A reverse polyjuice potion.
It's a weird plant.
I guess this is our dad's favorite tree, maybe.
Oh, and we're gonna plant it in the other town.
My mom's prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should be okay. It should do okay in cold of old Beacon Pines. And thrive as things warm up. That's perfect.
Take Jeff's wild ride to Old Beacon Pines. All right. Let's go.
I love how we're just carrying this.
Ah, you got it. Now that's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot. This ride's on the house.
You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree.
Because we never went down here this time.
In this timeline?
Right? Yeah, in this timeline.
That's true, because this timeline came from malice in his eyes. So yeah, you're right.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for.
She's crying.
Honestly, I began to lose hope of ever finding
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
it. Then
This narrator is dramatic.
I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending. I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Done. A good little tree.
The best little tree.
Thank you, children. This means a lot.
Yeah, thanks for everything.
Shucks. I only did what a super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some alone time now. You good?
Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling?
Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really.
You're just gonna, I don't know, die a few.
Like, I think he went from
faster.
like 10 to like his early 20s, like just based on how he looks compared to other adults, you know? But like, I think he went from
could also
10
see,
to
like,
early.
17 or something.
I don't think he's a teenager. People are actively calling him an adult. Like, even other
Yeah.
adults call him an adult. He was able to impersonate a delivery person just by putting on a mustache.
Yeah, I just feel bad for him. I
Yeah,
guess.
he's gonna, like, instead of dying at like 70 something, he's gonna die at 60 something. It's like, oh,
Yikes.
well, that sucks. Pa always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello.
Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you.
I know. You don't even have to say it.
You two make an awesome pair.
Excuse me? We're a trio now.
Yep. Thanks.
There's just one thing missing now that we're apart. Now that you're a part of our group, she has to read Hank Atomic.
Missing.
Let me tell
There
you a
go.
little story about a man named Hank Atomic.
Oh, God. Yeah, I won't be long.
I'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth, or will be waiting for you. I found the perfect way to start our summer.
You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud.
I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad?
Literally every night.
Yeah.
Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice?
No, because so much of him lives on in you. He'd love that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you to a moment.
He comes out of the ground. I'm proud of you, son.
Nice. Hey, Dad. Dr. Modwell says that over the next few years, this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you you. If you wouldn't have stood up to stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go, but that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. Well, there we go.
That was
That's
Beacon
the end.
Pines. This game, in a lot of ways, like on a meta level, is very strange to me because for a game that had, in my opinion, next to no publicity, I loved this. You know?
Yeah.
There are next to no complaints I have about this game, which is rare for me. You know,
It was just a very charming game.
thoroughly, like the entire
Now I will say,
time.
I'm a little sad that we couldn't reverse our mom and Rolo.
I think
that's
that
not
might
like
be.
a-
I think that might be a thing where it's like a happy ending doesn't need to be a perfect ending, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like it is a happy ending. We defeated the bad guys twice. You know.
Mm-hmm. So,
They even figured out a way how to stop Shumper Valentine without killing him.
yeah. Poofed
And
away.
I don't know, because like despite the fact that the game doesn't necessarily directly address it, you're right in that. Wow, there was a Kickstarter for this. I totally missed that. Despite the fact that there wasn't a definitive like listing of it in the game itself, we know that Beck's mom knows how to make the regular growth like aging serum, and she could
Yeah,
just
so,
figure
we
out
know
what
they
was
can
in the
figure
lucky
it out,
penny
yeah.
or the unlucky penny, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I feel like it could happen, and maybe that's why I was like, I know there's a way to fix it, so it's like might as well show it, you know, or at least talk about it, like in the way that it's like a dialogue, the same way that they had that little segment. And they could have even just done it where they didn't even change the models. They're like, Nellie was working on like remaking
like what if they
the
had
same
like
thing.
what if they had like a little charming thing where when they're working on Slow and Dirty, what if like you talked to them again and Nellie was like, well, you know, I was thinking about that aging serum the other night, and then Alona goes, not right now. You know,
Yeah,
something to just show that
something
she's
like
still
that.
thinking about it.
Yeah, because they closed up the source, so they may not be getting more resources, but at least maybe they're like, yeah, we had a vat of it left or something like that.
Because I mean, they obviously would, right? Like Perennial
Yeah, I
Harvest
think there would be
obviously
some
would.
left. Yeah.
And I don't know. I still feel weird that we don't actually know. Like I don't know. For me
Look at all these people
personally,
that started with the letter L names. Look at all these M names.
Lori and May. I want to know what the source was.
I thought they said I don't know, maybe just like chemicals in the earth or something. I'm not
I
sure
know,
how it,
but I
yeah.
genuinely wanted it to be a crashed alien spaceship. But that was
And
back
I
when.
wanted zombies. I guess we
Well, that's
didn't
what
get
I mean
either
to
what we
say is
wanted.
that I thought that it would be really cool if, actually, you know what? That's a thing that I guess I'm confused about. Remember when we first found that puddle of goo like in the forest and we dumped a
Like,
dead
what that
branch
was
into
doing
it?
there? Yeah.
Was the branch dead initially, or was it just a stick?
I think it may have just been a stick, maybe.
Because then it bloomed and then it turned into a dead branch, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, like, wait a minute, was it a dead branch and then they put it in the thing?
10 years
Whoa! Poggers! Oh no! Sharper!
Oh no, is he gonna regain his memories? Oh!
Well, shoot. Wait, now what?
The thing's closed.
Oh, now you can just replay any part that you want.
Yeah.
There is nothing that now yeah. All right, well, let me double check real quick. I wanted to see if these people had made anything before.
Anywho, you do that. I'll give my little
Yeah.
feel of the game. So, it was how I thought it would be. It was just a delightful story experience. I really enjoyed, like, the charms were cute. I feel like if they were to do it again, they could expand it a little bit. And like maybe try to include the choices a little bit more, like how we got in a little bit in the end, but not to say like I thought this was lacking. I thought this was very nice. And like I said, this is like my kind of game. Like I love narrative, I love all of that, and it's kind of a fun wackadoo kind of story. And I just really enjoyed it. And I think this was the first time. This was the first Next Fest I did with you, Zach, maybe, that like I also like played the games, or like I looked at the games personally, and I'm like, wow, I was so happy that this was like part of the first set I saw, because like I love this. This was executed very well.
Because like your favorite game from the most recent Next Fest was Storyteller, which Storyteller is fun, but it's not like this.
No, it's not like this. Like Storyteller is like,
it's a puzzle game that's like cute and quirky, whereas this is like an actual narrative.
No, yeah, this is an actual narrative. Storyteller is kind of like a fun breakdown of how storytelling is, where it's like you build the narrative and like you figure out like with these fun like tropes of like stories how to like get this ending. It's puzzle-ish in that kind of way. But yeah, this is a narrative that you play through. So
that was great. Would you want to see? So the people that made this Hiding Spot, this is the first game that they've made under the Hiding Spot developer name. So I don't know. Would I want to see a Beacon Pines 2? Probably not. But I would probably like to see another like, assuming that they're willing to stay within the same genre. I would love to see another like narrative focused choose your own adventure, because this was just delightful, you know.
They could become something like how Supergiant, you know, stays within their same realm of game type, but they just kind of switch it up and they make other really incredible like stories. I think they could do something like that, where it's like
I don't know how accurate that is.
Well, Supergiant for the most part does like their style kind of stays the same.
Their visual style stays the same. Literally no two Supergiant games are even the same genre.
I guess that's what I was thinking of. Like, they remind me of each other, you know?
I mean, they should, right? Because they're made by the same people. Yeah. But like, Bastion's like a character action game. Transistor is an action-based strategy game. Pyre is a sports game, which is crazy. Hades is a roguelike. You know, so that's a little different, but yeah, I mean, we're both on the same page when it comes to, I would love to see more of this from this developer, you know.
Yeah, with another fun story to go along with it. Yeah,
that'd be great. I would love that. Okay.
Yeah, well, we like finished like pretty good on time too.
Yeah, we did, and I'm good to end early. Obviously, I would appreciate the extra little bit of time. I'm still like super sore from moving yesterday. My hands didn't work this morning. Like I woke up and I couldn't like grip my phone because my fingers hurt that much. It was not great.
I mean, I guess it's good that I ended up playing then, right?
Well, for the most part, but yeah, because like I got better as the morning went on, because it was like 4 by the time we actually started, but cool. So we did this was great. Next up we are going to be doing Eastward.
Yes, I'm going to see how that goes and whether or not I'm going to be like, oof.
you're gonna
with the story or not.
Please don't go into it with that negative context. I know I told you some stuff, but I'm here to tell you. I'm gonna remind you. I'm gonna remind you that if you go in poisoning your own expectations of the game, I'm gonna kill you because the game deserves more respect than that.
Don't be mad at me though if I end up going through it and being like, yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that narrative.
Cool. Don't assume that you're not gonna like it.
Just either side.
You seem to when
that.
I gave you because this is not a critique of you. This is a critique of like how discussions work in general, right? Because when I told you about the problems that I had with the narrative of Eastward, it was telling you that like 80% of the game is fantastic, and then the last 20% are lackluster, but yet you seem to be focusing on the last 20%, and I'm like, no, the first 80% are awesome, so shut the fuck up.
Okay. Well, we'll see how it turns out. I'm sure it'll be fine.
All right, so we'll be doing that, and then after you finished Eastward, we'll be moving on to Pokemon Coliseum, where Grant and Jesse both said that they would like to participate as well.
I guess on my off time, I'll continue to play my games too on like Wednesdays. If you want to join me, feel free. If you don't, that's fine.
I mean, yeah, that was part of the plan. Although I will say, as a quick note here, I did notice that within a single stream, we went back down to 99 followers on my channel. So I don't actually know whether or not I want to do like the special event that I had planned.
Because you wanted to say 100.
I wanted to say 100 while I'm doing it, because right now it says 99, which kind of sucks because it's like I got the 100th follower and then someone left, I guess, and I don't know who that would be.
Yeah, and I have my the person who joined the Dragon.
Great audience member, by the way.
Appreciate that they did. Yeah, I don't know how I had what the issue is, but I can't hear the alert. But like I think my stream can hear the alert when it goes off, which is a little bit annoying. I guess I'll have to look up how to fix that if I can, because I don't know if I can. But do I have anything else left to say? I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Yeah. Well.
All right.
That was it for Beacon Pines.
Excellent experience. Excellent game. All right.
Yeah.
I will see you when I see you.
Will do.
All right. Good night.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.